Welcome back to Bob's FTCG. And I'm Bob Seth, and this is Vector. He will be answering some food questions about that Pokemon TCG standard format today. Okay, let's start with release dates. So, Pokemon Go TCG said July 1st, Lost Abyss July 15th, but it's only playable till after the Worlds. Then in September 9th, we have Dark Phantasma, October, and Damping Fang. Then in December, we have V-Star Universe, and finally in February, we have Scarlet Violet, and then there's Rotation Cuts anything before that Pokemon Go TCG, so basically every card in Standard currently. Now, let's discuss about Standard format. So, Vector, what is the best deck in Standard format? Probably Flying Pikachu Arceus, because Palkia loses to it. And then you don't see much of the decks other than Palkia, so you basically win. And then Slime Mewtwo V, because eventually you'll probably run into a Dark deck and lose. It's not Palkia because it loses to the first deck. So that's why it's Flying Pikachu Arceus. Okay, I agree with him. It's just a great deck. Beats Palkia can't. It also beats Regivox, which does not see the most, but see some play. It also beats Newbie Max with its Crobat B Max. And it still does pretty decent damage against other decks. Now, let's ask Vector, what is the second best deck in Standard format? Well, it's probably Palkia V-Star. Since it beats pretty much everything except like Mewtwo V Union, let's say I think we'll get eliminated the second it sees a Dark deck that plays like a single prizer, which you'll probably see play with like 600 players or something like that. So now, Palkia V-Star beats pretty much everything but Pikachu's first. So you got second. Okay, this is my opinion. Palkia is garbage. It just bricks almost every time. It's almost always garbage, but sometimes it has a good deck. So I would say it's like most of the time it's garbage, but sometimes it's like good. So that's why it's not second. It's sometimes like only garbage. So I think second is Mewtwo V Union. By the fact it beats Palkia. Even if you verse a Dark deck, you have Milk Tank. So it beats like Dark Rice Hammer. So then like Weezing, then your only thing is like Weezing. The only other play Dark deck. Dark Pokemon. It's like playing in Dark Rice. In some baby Moltres, which can be annoying. But it's not auto lost on those Dark decks. And it wrecks Palkia because it does not rent and it just keeps regenerating. Third is obviously Palkia V-Star. It's just made overpowered. It does lose against Mewtwo and Pikachu. So, now let's talk about the fourth best deck. First let's see what Vector thinks about the best deck in Standard format. What is the third best deck in Standard format, Vector? Probably Mewtwo. Because Dark Mewtwo V. Because Dark doesn't see much play. I don't think it's just not gonna win because eventually you'll see a Dark deck or something. So that would decrease its stats a bit, preventing it from winning, but it's still extremely good deck. Okay, that deserves third. Now what's fourth place? Fourth place. Fourth place is where it's interesting. Well, what do you think? I'm gonna say probably a Blissey Milk Tank. An extremely good deck, consistent. Milk Tank wrecks a lot of decks. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, it can beat many decks. Because they just destroyed a single prize. Let's see, a Milk Tank beats on the decks. Does lose Arceus Dilrodon, but Arceus Dilrodon does not see a lot of play. Winscott V-Star is already dead. Now, let's see what Vector thinks. What does Vector think? Let's see. Opinions? I actually don't know. This is interesting. Because we already passed those deck stock are obviously first. Then you have like some random Arceus and Teleon Garb decks and like random trashes from Bossing Say. And at that time, it really doesn't know. It always fluctuates pretty much. So I'd say It's unknown. Not to be answered. Okay, so Victor does not know. He's just not good enough to know. I see. Now, but he might be right. There might be many times he might be right. But now, let's talk about Pokemon Go TCG set. Victor, do you think it is a good set? I mean, it's a pretty much more of a collector's set. There's some good control cards like Gormandize, Snorlax. Not Gormandize, the Snog. So you just leave an active your opponent can retreat. Pretty good control. Venusaur stage 2. Opponent has a switch, and now Pokemon's confused and poisoned. Also a good control card. But other than that, you only see like some random Conkeldurr V cards that aren't good. There are lots of like secret rares.
But what?
And the hollows are really cool. So it's more of a collector's up, but there feel like cool cards. Like also Radiant Charizard is good. Mewtwo V-Star, I mean, it's not that good. It could see play once in a while. But what about Dragonite V-Star? And that sucks. Yeah, it's completely bought something up, and then it doesn't really help, and then you basically bypass.
Right. What do you mean by boss up?
Boss up.
4 energies.
Oh yeah, that's good. For Dragonite V-Star, it's just a big chunky, clunky trash.
Victor's.
Too many energies, too many starting energies. Not enough damage.
So Victor just confused Dragonite with Goodra. He does it for some reason. I don't know. Okay.
Both of them
But
are
that's
flying
fine.
dragon types.
Okay, but that's fine. Now, is that a better set than Astral Radiance?
Nah. Shrine says Palkia.
Now, what about Lost Abyss with Giratina V-Star? Do you think about it? You know, if you just
Basically Astral Radiance, but instead of Palkia, you have Giratina. Then you have some like not really good cards. It's like are there for no particular reason.
Yeah, in the Venusaur. Yeah, in Giratina V-Star, if you don't already know, 280 health, no weakness or resistance. And it has Psychic Nature colors to energy, put 2 energy from this Pokemon into the last one, and star power is Psychic Nature. If you have 10 or more cards in your last one, knock out your opponent attack by Pokemon. But yeah, it's just like Astral Radiance. It also does include Dark Phantasm guys, but none of them are really too good. So, please remember to subscribe to Bob's FTCG. Really great channel. So, I hope to see you next time, and
also subscribe to TCG.
Be a gamer.
Bon appetit.
Bob's F. Saying goodbye. See you later.